What's up, YouTube? Zach's back with another attack, and I'm sorry that this is so late. I am trying to figure out how to make this end a little, or start a little bit sooner, and this one might actually be a little bit shorter than normal because I got off work late, and I am waiting on my wife to get home, and, you know, I think it might be too late for a lot of people to join this live stream, and if a lot of people aren't joining the live stream, then I'm not going to be able to do this by myself forever. But anybody who joins this live stream, I will love to chat with you, have you be a part of this. I see somebody's already in this live stream, so welcome. Hope that you're having a wonderful day. Glad to have you here. Please say hi in the comments if you are currently watching. Hopefully it is Mr. Clean or Rozzy or Edgy Daniel. What's your daily driver phone? Thank you for asking. Currently it is an iPhone 7. I will be upgrading to the 10 Plus when that is available. I didn't want to go straight to the 10. I wish that I would have gotten the 7 Plus, but I didn't, and so I like the bigger formed phones better, and I think that the 10 will work better as a big phone, because it really feels like the 10 is just a iPhone 8 or 7 or 6 really, that's just tiny bit bigger. If you remove those bezels, it doesn't do as much on a small phone as it does on a big phone. And that's really the biggest downfall of the 10 that I see. Of course, there's the notch, but even that is less noticeable when it's on a big display. I loved my iPhone 6 Plus, and then I went to the 6S, and now I've got the 7, and I'm really missing the bigger displays. But I really like the 6S that I had because it was the largest storage capacity I could get, and this one I really just needed an upgrade. So, yeah, it's an iPhone 7. Thank you for asking. It does pretty well. I really like the iPhone 7. Of course, it's got its downfalls. I almost would rather have a Note 8 at this point, and then upgrade to the 10 Plus whenever that comes out, as it's more than likely going to. So yeah. Hopefully that answered your question well. I really don't like the Pixel. The Pixel phone is the worst. If I didn't have iPhone, it would easily be the Note series. Yeah. What's your daily driver? I would love to see your thoughts on this. Alright. Sorry it's all pink still. I have not been able to get any other colors of paper, but I do have these. So I'm making a subscriber chain. I believe I've got 132 subscribers right now. Obviously this is not 132 subscribers long, but I'm going to have one little chain for each subscriber. If somebody unsubscribes, I'll rip one off. If somebody subscribes, the next live stream, the next Thursday, I will add a new one on. I made these way too short. I just wasted a ton of paper. Go me. So yeah. And welcome to this channel. I don't think I've seen your name before, unless you're somebody and you just changed your name on YouTube, which I have seen quite a bit of, so if that's the case, then glad to see you again with a new name. But if you are new, love having you here. Hopefully you enjoy what you see, and you will monetization policy video. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's getting crazy. This whole YouTube atmosphere is changing drastically, and a lot of people just don't know how to handle it. You know, I think it's actually a good thing at the end of the day. A lot of people are not going to like that I said that because it does affect a lot of people. It really hurts many creators, smaller creators, way more than the big ones. The big ones it barely affects. They make more money probably out of this. But you know who else makes more money out of this? YouTube. And if YouTube makes money, it's possible for us to make money. Is it better for them to make it harder to get money or for them to make it impossible to get money? That's where I'm at. So happy advertisers means happy YouTube, which means happy us when we get to that threshold to where we can make money. And it kind of weeds out the people who aren't serious about this. I would do this for free forever. And I think that's what makes content creators put out content that's good. Because if you're trying to do this to get a lot of money, then you're going to show a dead body on camera and you're going to be Logan Paul. I mean, I'm not trying to cause controversy by saying that. I'm just saying there's a lot of evidence that he's trying to be the biggest, best YouTuber that everyone knows, a household name. His brother was on Disney Channel, so he's got to make a name for himself. He did all this crazy stuff with The Rock, and then he's had multiple controversies. This is the biggest one, of course, but at the end of the day, you gotta love what you're doing because you love doing it. Not because you're trying to make money, not because you're trying to be the best. You gotta have something to say, and you gotta love doing it just for the sake of doing it. And that's where I'm at. I mean, this is a little bit silly, but I love doing it because I love being able to have people watching my videos. I love being able to discuss things, speak my mind. I love being able to create content that I enjoy. That's my number one thing. There wasn't a channel on YouTube that completely encapsulated what the kind of channel I would love to see on YouTube. So I created it, and I'm trying to be the channel that I would love to watch every day, and I'm trying to put out content every single day at this point. So to me, that's more important. I'm glad that this change is happening because it forces people to either leave YouTube or stick around for the long haul and be very committed to doing it because it's what they love doing. So that was a little long-winded. I apologize if that dragged on, but that's how I feel. Found out about your channel from the Tell Us of Tech shoutout. Oh, awesome. Yes, Tell Us of Tech is a great channel. Project 2X is really exciting. I can't wait till I get to where I can get a new camera, a new microphone. I'm trying to get there because obviously my quality isn't perfect right now, but it's good enough where I can make videos, and that's one reason why I didn't like that they changed the monetization policy, because they said that 99% of people affected by the change had made less than $100 a year. But I do know people who actually had been in the partner program making money for 9 years. And those people who had been on it for 9 years, yeah, they may be making less than $100 a year. I know some of them for a fact make more than $100 a year. But say they make less than $100 a year, still over 9 years, they've probably made $800. Because $100 in a year, that might be true 99%, but I have a feeling the number is less when you do 13 months instead of 12. So if these people are almost getting $100 a year, then they're still losing $800 over the course of their channel. And you know, if I don't get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in 9 years, then I'm losing out on $800 of income. That can buy a really nice camera. That can buy a really nice microphone that I can use to improve my channel so that people are more likely to hit that subscribe button and watch my content more often, to where I can get, I think they should give a longer grace period. Yeah, I agree. I'm really curious, do you make content, DG? If there's a different name you want me to call you by, let me know. I'm totally down for that, but right now I'll just have to call you DG. Yeah, I'm curious if you make content. Yes, a tech channel. Okay. I will check out your stuff after this stream, definitely, DG. Because I'm always curious to see what other things people are doing. Rozzy is a big supporter of Telosive Tech, and I really enjoy his stuff. Even though it's a little bit short for me, I'm a fan of a little bit longer content. So, but I will definitely check out your channel. I think the grace period should have been longer for sure, but at the same time, most people, no matter how long the grace period are, I don't think they're gonna reach that threshold. And if they do reach that threshold, even if it's not in the 30 days, if they reach that threshold in 90 days, right after that 90 days, YouTube can reevaluate them and get them back into the partner program. So there may be a little bit of a gap, but if you're close enough that you can do it in 30 days, then that's good. If it's going to take you 35 days, then what's 5 days of income? If it's going to take you 90 days, then 60 days of income, yeah, that's kind of bad if you're making a decent amount, but at the end of the day, I think that there's not really a number they could have put where everyone would have been happy. I would have liked to see a longer grace period. 30 days isn't much, and that's not much notice, but I'm not going to reach that in the next 30 days. So maybe I'm just saying that because of me personally not being able to reach that in 30 days. And if you're able to reach that in longer, but I think there's no way they would have gone to like a year or anything. And if they did, that would defeat the point that they're trying to do. Yeah, the watch time is much harder than the subs. It's really important on YouTube to make sure that your subscribers watch your content. Because I've seen channels that have 150,000 subscribers and some of their videos will only get 100 views. Or even analytically, I've seen people whose analytics say that people watch, the first 10% of their videos. So their watch time is horrible, and they get the views maybe, but they don't get people watching it for a long time. So I get where YouTube's coming from. Man, this thing's getting long very quickly. Nowhere near 123 yet, but I could jump rope with this thing. But yeah, it's very controversial. I totally think that maybe YouTube didn't go about it in the right way, but I think it'll make this advertisers happy, which in turn means that once you are able to make money, you'll be able to make money faster, you'll be able to make more money, and there'll be more ads to go around. Plus, advertisers want to know that they're spending their money and getting their money's worth. That's important with advertisers because they can spend their money on cable TV instead of YouTube. And if YouTube makes no money because all the advertisers leave, like on the Adpocalypse, then YouTube shuts down. That's the bad part, and that's the honest truth. YouTube almost had to do something like this because advertisers are thinking, there's people saying the N-word. There's people getting accused of being anti-Semitic. There's somebody showing a dead body in the thumbnail. Why would we spend our hard money on this kind of content? And they won't. And then YouTube is not going to make any money. And, I think that maybe they should have done, like 400 subscribers or something, which I still wouldn't reach, so I'm not saying that because that would allow me to stay monetized. I'm just saying that because it's lower, it's a little bit more accessible if they said 400 subscribers, and then they said in May it'll be 600, and then in October it'll be 800, and then, in January of next year it'll be 1,000, and that's where it'll be. I think that might have been a little bit better because you can gradually grow your subscribers and make sure that you're keeping up with what they're trying to do. That might have been a little bit of a better way to go about it. And a lot of people, including me originally, said that they shouldn't kick people out of the partner program if they're already in. And, that goes back to the point of it being pointless to even make this change if they're going to do that, because, you know, it sucks. Especially if you just got into the partner program or something, or you just hit the 10,000 views that you need to be added or eligible, considered for the partner program, and now they're saying, oh, just kidding, now you need a lot more. But, I don't know. Like, I've been added in. When I first started my channel, here's the thing. When I first started my channel, it was easy to get into the partner program. You basically just said you want to be. They look at a couple of your videos, if you've got some up, and they say, sure, why not? And it was really easy. Almost anyone could get into the partner program immediately after starting their channel. Then, a few months into my channel, have any of your videos gotten demonetized? Absolutely, a lot of them. Most of them. And then many of them have become remonetized. So, you know, a lot of it's waiting and putting in a claim saying that it is appropriate. But I have dealt with a lot of demonetization, just like I think everybody has. And I think that this change will help that a lot. Even though for most people it's now going to mean that every video is technically demonetized, because they're not going to have ads if you have less than 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in the last year. But shortly after I got into the partner program the first time, they upped it to where you needed 10,000 views. So I was kicked out of the partner program. And then I worked my butt off to get 10,000 views across all my videos. Finally, I was added back into the partner program, making more money. Now I've made just under $19, that's nothing, on YouTube, and they are doing this. So I'm going to be kicked out of the partner program once again. So trust me, I get it. It sucks to be kicked out. It's happened to me twice now. And the point is, if you're serious about YouTube, if you love doing it for what it is, then keep going. Don't let this stop you. Let it motivate you to keep making videos, to make better videos, to figure out what your audience likes and what gets people to subscribe, what gets people to watch long term. If you're watching this right now, I appreciate it, because this isn't why I'm doing this, but I can't help but think that this is going to increase my hours of watch time. I've been doing this live stream for almost 18 minutes. So, you know, if somebody watches, you know, if 5 people watch a 20-minute live stream, that's an hour of watch time in one video. So, live streams are important, you would think, to getting back to be monetized. Like I said, that's not why I'm doing this. I was doing Thursday live streams before any of this went down, and I just think that it's good to be able to talk to people in real time. Everybody can make a video and say, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and most of them don't reply to any comments. Half of them probably don't even read comments, and I think live streams are just great because I've got a small enough audience that I can still talk to everybody. Monetization helps with the motivation. It definitely does. And when I first read the news, I was hardcore beating myself up. It's like I worked so hard to get monetized again, and now I'm kicked back down. I'm kicked out of the partner program. But, you know, the point is, when I get back into the monetization, I'm going to be able to get it that much quicker. I'll have people who are watching my videos enough to get 4,000 hours of watch time in the last year, and you know, you'll have 1,000 subscribers worth of people who are hopefully dedicated to your channel and able to watch a lot of your stuff. So, you know, you're not making a lot of money, but it sucks that you can't make any money, because every penny counts. You know, I don't have the answers. I wish I did. I wish I could help more or make it be different. Like I said, I think they went about it slightly wrong. Okay, well, I'm sorry, Juice. I didn't say anything bad, I don't think, but yeah, that was a little harsh. I'm just saying, you got to make videos because you want to. It has to be a passion. You can't do it for money. Sorry if I offended you, Juice. Hopefully your content's good and you've got more subscribers. You're able to stay in the partner program. And hopefully you like some of my content, even if you don't like what I'm saying now, so that I can add you to this chain. You might be one of those people who found me through the Boogie2988 video. Lee Lizzo, what's up, man? I'm so glad that you're able to watch this live stream. When I sent that comment yesterday, I was really hoping that you'd be able to make one. Everybody, if you have not seen this guy's channel, go check it out. Lee Lizzo. He's really, really good. I love watching all of his content. He's got an issue with his phone, where the audio only comes out through the left side, I think. But he's getting that fixed very soon here, hopefully. And if you can put up with that, you know, set your phone to mono or something if you're watching it on a phone. Or just use speakers to where you won't notice it as much. And it's very funny, very good. If you like short-form comedy, he's great with that. He does a funny face every week, and that's just, you know, I love it. It's goofy comedy that I can relate to, and it's fun to watch. And you gotta support each other on YouTube. It's like the music industry. Everyone fights for shelf space when they should be trying to boost each other up. There's unlimited shelf space. If people are selling, stores are going to sell it. And that's the thing. If everybody on YouTube was selling, if advertisers were happy, this wouldn't have happened. But people are beating each other up. People are trying to tear each other down, thinking that there can only be one on YouTube. And that's not the case. There's not one best person on YouTube. There's a million creators. There's a lot of millions of creators. And look, this chain is symbolic of that. Like, I'm here because of you guys. I get that I only have 132, I think, subscribers. I get that. But, you know, if I didn't have 132 subscribers, I wouldn't even be here. I appreciate everyone who is a part of this YouTube journey and watches anything I do, likes anything I do, because honestly, that's what it's about. How am I streaming? Like, what equipment am I using? Is that what you're asking, DG? If that's what you're asking, I am currently just using my iPhone and the YouTube app. I have very good internet at my house. It's not necessarily cheap, but I have good internet. It's fiber optics, and it makes my Wi-Fi really good, so I'm able to just set up my phone on the YouTube app and live stream directly from that. Hopefully there's not a ton of lag or anything like that. I watch my live streams sometimes, but I don't get to watch it in real time or anything, so I'm not sure how the lag is, if the audio's off or anything. Let me know. I do sometimes stream using OBS on my computer. Open broadcast software, I think is what it's called. It's free, open source. You can I use that mostly to stream video games, or if I'm using like a screenshot of my computer, I do that. Anytime you see the green background or it's a video game, I'm doing that. Anytime the whole video is just me here, it's on my iPhone 7. So yeah, hopefully that answered your question good. The YouTube app, being able to live stream from that is very helpful. I love that YouTube made that available. It might be only available if you've got 100 subscribers. I'm not 100% sure on that one, so don't quote me. But it is very nice because I don't have to get a nice webcam and get it all configured, and my computer's not the best. So even when I stream on my computer, it does have more lag that's noticeable than just streaming it from the YouTube app on my iPhone. And that really sucks because it makes it harder to do streams that aren't just me talking to people and things like that. I did one where I was doing tongue twisters. I brought up a web page on my computer that just had a bunch of tongue twisters, and I had it showing on my screen and then a little box that had my face, and I was trying to say all of these tongue twisters. And it's a little weird to say tongue twisters while you are lagging because it just sounds even weirder. And at one point I even put on headphones to where I could hear myself, but it had a slight delay, so I was hearing myself with a slight lag, and it was an intentional lag on top of the lag from my computer not being good, and it was a mess. I couldn't say anything. It was so bad. You can check out that trying tongue twisters terribly, I think is what I called it. Something ridiculous like that. Let's see. Okay, so we've been going for about 25 minutes. I will probably go just for about another 5 minutes, guys. I can't go too late today because I think my wife's home now and I got off work late. I got a new job at Walmart. They are raising their minimum wage to $11 an hour. That's really exciting. It's a very set schedule, which is nice for YouTube. And when I first started my channel, I was working at Walmart. On my lunch breaks, I would make a little video and then post it. My first video ever was just on a lunch break at Walmart. And, you know, I would work overnights and then come home, and it would be like 7:30 in the morning. My wife wouldn't wake up until, you know, 8 or something, so I'd have an hour to edit and record YouTube videos. And that's just how I got my channel started, at Walmart. So it's kind of interesting to be going back to Walmart and kind of doing that kind of lifestyle between YouTube and Walmart again, a year into this whole YouTube journey. But hopefully it goes well. I think having a more set schedule than serving will be very good for the channel and for me, because serving, your schedule is never consistent. They're telling you to do this, do that. If there's still people at the restaurant. My dream camera, well, I think a lot of people have the same dream camera. The, what is it, the red cameras, just the top of the line one, are really nice. And I've got a lot of aspirations for filmmaking as well as just the YouTube videos, and I know that that's what MKB HD uses, as well as many other wealthy YouTubers who have gotten very successful in this. Those red cameras are just incredible quality sound. They're so versatile, which is important with what you're doing. Like I said, if you're doing like videos that are more cinematic and like films, then a red camera is the best investment you will ever make in your life. But that said, it's a huge investment. It's the most expensive thing many people will ever buy in their lives, other than a car or a home or something. But just a product, it's insanely expensive. First camera purchase from AdSense check. That's tricky. Honestly, iPhones have great cameras. Hopefully this looks okay. They don't look as good on the front camera, which is what I'm using, and they don't look as good while you're live streaming because it slows down the bitrate and everything to compensate for having to send it. They don't want to send super high qualities to YouTube because it won't be live. Do I have a Mac? I do have a Mac. It is a very old Mac. Yes, this is my Mac. It's very old and dirty. I don't use it anymore, and here's why. I don't know how well you can see that, but the screen is literally shattered. Very shattered. But I believe this is from 2007. And I got it maybe 4 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. So I didn't get it too long ago, but I think it was made in 2007, and it still looked amazing. If you do, you can use the Max Display as a screen to see what... Oh, well, I did not know that. I do know that the screen, to fix the screen on this, is about $100. Which I don't have. So maybe that's what I can do with my first AdSense check, if that ever happens. I can connect this to a TV or something that's got HDMI, but I have not been able to do that yet. I have a little bit, but it's really inconvenient. I got to get a wireless mouse and a wireless keyboard to be able to do anything with it, and at that point, it's not a laptop. It's just a computer, like a desktop that's not as good, and it requires a TV or something. So Do you do tech reviews? What's your channel about? I have done some tech reviews. I'm doing my review of my Google Home Mini very soon. I had two of them. I ended up getting rid of one, so I've just got one now, and I use it frequently. I have not had as many problems with it as Taylor Swift Tech has. I don't know if you listen to his podcast or anything, but I know he's had several issues with it, and it's a little weird for him. But I have not had any issues with it like that. There's been a few times I've wanted it to do something and it has not been able to, or it doesn't understand what I'm trying to say. So I will get into all that much more hardcore in my Google Home Mini review. So yes, I do sometimes do tech reviews. A lot of what I do is commentary. I try to do a lot of things on the Kingdom Hearts video game series. If you've watched any of my videos recently, I've got an intro that involves Kingdom Hearts, and that's my favorite game series. The Kingdom Hearts 3 is one of the most highly anticipated games of 2018, which it's been confirmed to come out in 2018. So I do a decent amount of content on that, but mostly I would say it's commentary on different things. I did a video on Trump and his views on marijuana and how they're conflicting upon what he said in his when he was running for president versus now he is president. His views have changed on marijuana. I've done some vlog stuff. I did a vlog series leading up to my wedding, and I did a vlog that went up today inside of Walmart. I just kind of was commenting on things I saw that made me laugh, or you know, it's mostly just an entertainment channel, but there's a lot of commentary on things. I've done some food reviews, but I try and keep it very lighthearted and funny. I do have a little bit of a variety of things, and some people don't like that. I have heard that, but I know that many of my videos have made decent money. Most of the $19 that I've made has been from one video that blew up. It was about Boogie2988's divorce. And once again, I just did a little bit of commentary on that, how I felt about it, what it was making me feel, how I thought. And I know that made a ton of money. And to be honest, I think everybody's channel, not everybody, but all the small creators are technically blacklisted from being monetized anyway. So until I reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of view time in the last year, I'm just gonna not stop posting political stuff. But I really don't post much political stuff anyway. I'm not trying to say that that's what my channel is, because it was less about political stuff and more about marijuana's legalization, because that's the focus of it. I did go into how Trump said after 200 subs the subscriber ball starts to roll. I heard that a lot about 100 subscribers, and it is a little bit. My slowest time was obviously when I first started, and I pushed a lot of my friends and family to subscribe. And some of them did, some of them didn't. Many of them actually don't even have YouTube channels to where they are able to, or YouTube accounts, so they can subscribe. But yeah, I have noticed it going a little bit faster after the first 100. I think that it's less about the fact that I'm gonna get 200, and more about the fact that I'm really, really focused on it now. In my first 100 videos, I really just did it when I felt like it, aside from personal experience. Yeah, I mean, the Boogie2988 one really triggered people. And unexpectedly, I didn't know it would do that, because he was getting divorced. I like him as a person, as a creator. And then let it roll. It's been tough. Been at it 5 weeks. Oh man, yeah. I gotta say, Liliza, it is hard. I've been saying a lot in this stream, you can't do it because you think you're going to get a ton of subs right out the gate. You can't do this because you want to get famous, because you want money. You have to love making videos, and I know you've said a lot in your videos that you like doing it. It's a fun hobby, and you're not doing it to get famous or make money. So I think you've got the right mindset, but it is very, very hard, and it doesn't really get easier. It might get easier to have people actually watching your stuff. When I first started, many of my videos had 0 views for a long time. I could go, 3 weeks after I posted a video, I could have 0 views or 1 view because I watched it out of pity for myself. So, like, you got to be able to see that. You have to treat it like a business for it to grow. It is a business, yeah. If you ever want to make money, then this is a business. And yes, it's a hobby, but you also have to treat it like a job. And I don't know if you even should treat it like a business, because there's a lot of politics within business and stuff, but you got to treat it like a job, because it takes a lot of time. It's the best hobby out there. It is. And it takes more time than any hobby out there. It takes more commitment. If you just stop for a few months, it's going to hurt you a lot. But if you're very consistent, if you post basically every day, if you treat your subs right and focus on what they want to see, that's one thing I'm really trying to do. Yeah, I've got a little bit of a variety of stuff going on my channel right now, but when people really like something, I try and do a little bit more of that, focus on that. I've noticed a lot of people liking the Kingdom Hearts stuff, so I turned my branding a little bit closer towards that, started doing more stuff focused on that, as well as everything I was doing before. So stay true to yourself. I'm not saying change what you're doing because of your subscribers, your viewers, your fans, if you will, but if you watched my last live stream, you know I don't really like calling people fans. Like I said, this isn't a fan. This is subscribers. You guys have helped me get here. You guys are the ones that make this worth it. This is my hobby, but this is for you guys. And I'm going to keep going on this chain next Thursday. I'm done for today. Hopefully by then I can get some paper that's not so pink. I don't necessarily just want an all pink subscriber chain in my background, but I do gotta say, guys, just real quick before I go, I appreciate everyone who's supported me, everyone who has watched me and helped this hobby be something that feels worthwhile. Whether I'm making money or not, it's not about the money. It's about doing things that you guys enjoy. It's about doing things that people think are worth watching. It's about doing things that I enjoy making. And yes, it's about being you. It's about doing something that's fun. And that's great. You can't let it get bigger than that. But it's also good to have a sense of the business side of it, the job side of it, what you need to do to grow, but also what you need to do to make people love watching it without it becoming a chore. As soon as it becomes a chore, get off YouTube. Take a break if you need to, or just quit, because if it's a chore to do this, you're never going to grow. It comes across in your videos, and nobody wants to watch somebody work, It should be a job, but it shouldn't come across or feel like a job. It should be the best thing you've ever done. And if it's not, it's the wrong thing for you. So definitely check out Lee Lizzo. He's great. I will see you later, DG, and I will check out your channel. Thank you for watching. If this is your first live stream, which I think it might be, because like I said, I haven't seen your name in a live stream before, but I do remember you commenting on that other video. So thank you. I'm getting a sore throat from talking so much, and I didn't bring in any water this time because I just got off work, and I'm just trying to get this live stream, get a little bit of a conversation going with you guys. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'm Zach. Don't you do crack, and I will catch you in the future. Bye.